What is going on? Into tonight's video, we're going to be going over the Cyelee T10 red dot. Care about you, care about product. Hell yeah. So this is the Cyelee T10 2 MOA Shake Awake red dot. So in the box you get a little owner's manual, user manual thing. Most people don't read that anyhow, and then you get a little bit little lens cleaning cloth there. Let's go ahead and take the optic out of here. So it does feel pretty sturdy right off the... Oh, and then you do get some seasoning salts. Just kidding. Do not eat them. But first touch here, it does feel pretty solid. Everything feels like it's made out of metal. You do get some lens covers there. You got your two buttons on top to adjust your brightness. And then you got your turret for your windage adjustment, which is covered up. You take this little cover off, which is stamped, so it has like a flat head on it. So you can use it to adjust the turret, adjust your windage. Yeah, so it looks like it actually fits in there and actually works like it should, which is always nice. Go ahead and throw this back on real quick so I don't lose it. You see there is the Cyelee logo there on the side, T10. On the other side, you have your other windage adjustment left and right, and then you have your battery cover, which is does have that groove in it. If you put it on too tight or it gets kind of seized down there, you can take it off. And then your battery does go inside here. It does take a CR2032. Let me grab that out real quick. Oh, and then there is a star bit Allen wrench. It is like a Torx bit. And then you have your low mount riser. So if you don't want it to sit up so high and be co-witness, you can mount it to your pick rail a little bit lower. But yeah, they do. It is nice that they offer that. So let's go ahead and grab this battery out. Like I mentioned, it is a CR2032 battery. They claim that it should last for 50,000 hours. The battery cover itself is made out of like some aluminum, I guess, so it does feel pretty sturdy. And then there is some nice like grooving in it. So if it is on there tight, instead of having to break out a screwdriver or one of them turrets to pop it loose, you should be able to grab it, grip onto it pretty good with some gloves or even your fingers to take it on and off. Yeah, overall, it does feel pretty sturdy. Like I mentioned, everything feels like solid construction. This is a Sig Romeo 5 clone. As you can see, all the buttons and everything are pretty much in the same spots. Not sure if they're made in the same factory or not. Go ahead and take this lens cover off. As you can see, it is kind of like an orange tint on there. Looks pretty cool. Pretty much what they had advertised on the website. And this thing is pretty cheap. I picked this up for like 80 bucks. So right now I have the red dot on. What you do is you hold that front button to turn it on and off. If you leave it on, it will shut off after 4 minutes of no motion. And then it does have 10 adjustment levels. You just use the plus and minus to adjust it to however you want. I mean, the red dot looks pretty crisp. It's a solid circle. Kind of hard to pick up on the camera. Let me focus it in. You can see it is pretty bright. I mean, for an $80 red dot that, I mean, you could use for airsoft or whatever you want, 2 MOA, seems pretty legit. As you can see, the buttons on the top, they do have the plus and minus to adjust your brightness, which is pretty nice. I will do a video in the future when I get some time with this thing to see how it holds up. So if you guys want to stay tuned to watch that, make sure you are subscribed. If you could drop a like, it helps out the channel. I would appreciate it.